Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Spades, the proud principal of Shadow Hills. And I always say that we have the best faculty and staff, but in the past 2 years, when I do my POSH updates, it's just me. So, how do you know? So, this year, I decided to share more about the amazing group of people that I get to support and serve as the school's principal, who have many things that they have created and launched just for your students. And so I have a group of our faculty and staff with us here today. So we're just going to quickly go around and just they're going to introduce, let you know their name and then their professional role or title. And then I'll go back around and ask them some questions about why they're here with us today. So I have our art teacher go first.
Hi, I'm
Fine
Miss
art,
Mary
design
Brown. Yes, and I'm the design art teacher at Shadow Hills Engineering and Design Magnet Academy. And I'm also the yearbook advisor.
All right, thank you so much. And let's go down to the two folks down. Well, it's down for me, may not be down for you, but the two folks that are sharing a camera.
I'm Miss Morris. I'm the PE teacher here at Shadow Hills Magnet Academy. And this is my other coworker here. She's introduced herself.
Hi, I'm Miss Sangiano. I teach sixth through eighth grade, and I'm also a PE teacher here at Shadow Hills.
Okay, and last, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Morgan Stone. I'm the student engagement advocate for Shadow Hills and also for throughout the district. I also am the cheer coach over here at Shadow Hills, and I am the community schools lead for Shadow Hills as well.
Okay, awesome. So today I'm going to go back. And so we have amazing things happening at Shadow Hills. And so one last year, Miss Brown had a wonderful idea for us to start some caregiver belonging events. Miss Brown, can you tell us what was your inspiration behind doing this?
Yeah, well, Dr. Spates, you were really awesome to send us to this conference that we went to at USC. And there we worked in two groups of coming up with how to increase student belonging and how to increase caregiver belonging at our site. And this is like really where the idea was born of we need to give back to the community. And this is where I'm from. I'm from Palmdale. I grew up in the Palmdale School District, so it's really important to me that we give back to where we come from and our roots. And so we've been creating free community events every month to get families to, have a place to go with their middle schoolers and bond and get some, free snacks and also just have a good time at our school. And it's really helped with building our community as a school.
Awesome. What are some of the activities that we had last year, even though we're getting ready
Oh,
to start it?
yeah.
How many? And then what types of activities did we have last year?
Yeah, so we had one every month. We started off with the ice cream social, which we're gonna have again this year. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later. And then we had movie nights, we had game nights, we've had a fashion show, talent show.
That was
All
fun.
these kind of things are really fun to come out and see the kids shine at. And we also have a game that we select every year for each sport to be
Yeah.
our homecoming game. And we go really hard for that game and we, cheer on our teams at that game. And those were so much fun. So we plan to do that again for our sports of volleyball first and then basketball and soccer.
Did you guys, Miss Morgan, Miss A, Miss Morse, did you guys have a favorite caregiver event last year that you attended?
I
I
really
really,
liked music in the field.
Oh
Yes, that was
yeah.
fun. Yes, yes. It's like a concert. Parents, you can perform, students, our faculty and staff. It's like our own Shadow Hills concert, our own Coachella sort of.
Yeah. True.
So
That was
we're
in September, so that'll be coming soon too.
yes, I like that one a lot. And I also liked all of our games were usually packed. We got a lot of parents out to all of our games.
Yes.
And so that really fueled more kids to want to even play on a team because they saw the support, even if it was their support from their teachers, support from administration. And I think that really brought out a lot of families.
Yeah, I agree. And then does like admin organize these events? Who organizes these events? These 13 events every single year.
Yeah, no, well, we need admin there, but this is
Yeah.
all coming from the teachers. This is, from the staff. And we're planning the event. We're going and getting the supplies. We're going and setting it up and organizing it and running it. And I think that's what makes the difference. Is like this is actually your kids' teachers. We're making this for you guys to come to and meet us and enjoy and have fun with your family at these events.
And I love it too. I noticed last year even other families talking to one another. So it's a great way to even network and meet other
Yeah,
parents who are experiencing middle schoolers at
absolutely.
at the same time.
Absolutely.
So it's great for that as well.
I
It
think
also
it's oh,
means
sorry.
opportunity to meet younger siblings of some of our students
Yeah.
that are on the way to our school
Mhm.
or and excited to come to our school based off what they're seeing and how their sibling is having a good experience here. So we got to meet them, and then now that we see some of them here, it's even more exciting because we kind of already got to meet them.
Yes.
It probably wasn't so scary for them then coming to
Yes.
middle school too, because they're like, I know that place. I know that teacher. I talked to her before. So
And
it's
there's I would say there's no coincidence that our attendance, so Shadow Hills tip traditionally tends to have high attendance. So that is just a Shadow Hills thing, has nothing to do with myself or anything else, right? But over the last 3 years, there has been an upward trend, but last year was phenomenal. We've never had attendance like that. So we ended the year with a 93.338 annual attendance rate. And so we really believe that that is like the thing that, in addition to the hard work that our student engagement advocate, Ms. Morgan, does, and just the heart that our teachers have, because you can feel it, you guys can start to see. I mean, when I say we have receipts, right? Like the most caring faculty and staff, but like all of those things, but those events really made people feel comfortable and realize like this is their school, and kids enjoyed and felt safe coming. So we really credit that as one of the driving factors for our high attendance. So parents, please keep bringing your students. But I saw a parent in the hallway the other day, and she picked up her son, and he did not want to go. He wanted to stay at school with his teachers and his friends. So that's a testament to you all. So, and our next event, when is that? What's coming up? This
it's
is our first one.
I don't know when you're posting this video or when people are going to be watching it, but it's next Friday. It's August 22nd, and it'll be from 5 to 6 in the cafeteria, or as we call the cafeteria here, the MPR. That stands for multi-purpose room, because it's not just a cafeteria. But basically it's called our ice cream social. So it's just designed to like for parents to bring their and caregivers to bring their students and get some free ice cream and hang out.
There
That's
was like,
that's really what it is.
do you remember how many parents or how many people were there last year? Do you
We had almost 300 people come the first event, and we're hoping that everybody comes out again, because like you don't want to miss this.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be cool. A great place to network, like you said. And also I think just it's harder for parents to connect with the middle school student. And so you kind of need these like events or things to do that like give you that like vehicle to connect through. And this is a free event right here at your student school, and it'll definitely give you that like opportunity to like have a good time and just hang out and connect and get free ice cream.
Yeah. All right, awesome. Get
Or
here
popsicles.
early.
Oh, we always have, we're always gonna have all the options. We're gonna have sugar free. We're gonna have popsicles, also non-dairy. So we'll have options for everybody if anyone's worried about that.
Awesome. I'm glad you guys are so thoughtful. So people wouldn't think about that. So and so next, so thank you so much, Miss Brown. And so next, the last three ladies, we have something that they had an idea in birth, and I'm gonna just let whoever talk about it. But they had the idea to create a Falcon closet. And so if actually if yeah, if one of you can, or just jump in, what is the Falcon Closet, and then what was the inspiration behind it, if you all can kind of speak to it personally.
So originally, me and Miss A, we started finding a lot of clothing around the locker room, the gym.
Your hard-earned money, families.
Sometimes backgrounds, and sometimes we're just really like, wow, like somebody could really benefit from this. So Miss A had brought it to my attention that there was another high school in the Antelope Valley that had a closet for students who may not have everything they need at home. They may not have the resources that every kid has. And I think that in the society we live in today, the way you look really is the way you feel a lot of the times. And so if we can help a student feel more comfortable, even just with their appearance, we kind of started collecting things that we were like, oh, around here that we knew students could benefit from, because we don't know what everybody's going through and we don't know what people have. So it was a good outlet that I had never thought about. Miss A kind of brought it up for me.
Yeah, so at the high school I worked at before, well, I was a sub there, and I subbed for a classroom, and that teacher was in charge of this store. And students would just go in, they would shop around, and they seemed to really like it. So I was like, great if we brought that here.
I love that. Awesome.
Yeah, so during a meeting, we do have a community schools team on this campus, and it's an amazing team. Miss Morris did jump out there and mention it. So we are bringing this Falcon Closet to life. We have had so many donations from our wonderful staff that my
Can you show
office,
your, oh, you can't show
I
your
can't show
office.
you my office because I can't turn my computer around, but my office has been taken over by clothes.
Oh, we have a box of shoes somewhere.
Yeah, I got shoes, and when I walked in this morning, it was doubled.
Yeah. I mean, like
So
a box of multiple boxes, not just like a box of shoes.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, so
Brand new.
we're really excited that everybody has kind of taken this project very seriously. And so we are working on opening it up to where it will be available not only to the students on our campus that may need some help, but also to our families that may not have everything that they need. So they'll be able to if they need to come in during our community events and maybe other times during the week and go shopping for things that they may need. There'll be clothes, there'll be shoes. We are working on getting donations for hygiene products, soap, deodorant, stuff like that that families may need. And I just think that it's going to be a really good thing for this site.
Now, all of you do all of these things. Middle school teachers, at least where we are, their caseload is like 174 plus one. So, Ms. Morgan, how many schools do you support? And then PE is different. So they can have 41 students in every class. So that's like 245, 46 students that they individually are responsible for. And you have 7 schools or 8 schools?
I have 8 schools.
So, and then she's a student engagement advocate. Can you say a little bit about what that is in case families don't know?
So my primary role is dealing with students that have that have chronic absences. They're not coming to school. So I really put in a lot of work on talking to those families, seeing what's the issue, why their kids aren't coming to school, whatever it may be, from transportation to having kids that are in foster care or our families experiencing homelessness. And I work with those families to try to provide them with resources throughout our district to help them get what they need in order for their students to be at school and be successful while they're here.
So they don't have time. Teaching is a lot and it's enough. So I just a question for all of you. What inspires you to do this extra work that is a lot for the Shadow Hills community? And maybe if you guys want to, if you don't have to respond, but if you feel like responding, I would love for you to share.
I think just like Ms. Brown was saying, I grew up in the community and I still live in this community. So I felt like when I was a kid, I wanted to get out of here so bad. And then when I left, I had a culture shock of like, everything isn't what I thought it was, if that makes whether that was the way people treated me or the way I was treated at work or whatever the case was. And it made me think a lot about my childhood and the way people treated me as I went about my childhood. I came up in the Palmdale School District as well, and I met a lot of amazing people who really steered my life and really got me on track. and I felt like it was my duty to come back to my city and to make a change. So outside of teaching, the kids know, they'll see me at the grocery store, they see me at the park.
That's like the best part.
I care about what happens here, and I think that when the kids know that I'm still going to see you, we're still going to see each other with you, then it feels more like a family, and so it's more like a second home for them. And I think that that's how school was for me, and I would like it to be like that for others.
Thank you. Does anybody else want to speak to that? No pressure, but I just want to give you
Yeah,
space.
so I think my situation's a little bit different because when I was kind of all over the place in school growing up, multiple schools a year up until high school. So, I've always told myself that I need to be a person for these kids that I didn't have when I was in school, a safe place. I want to be that person for them that um where they can find their voice and feel like they're wanted and and that they're important. So I really do kind of go above and beyond at all the schools that I work at on making sure that these students feel heard and feel like they're part of the community.
Thank you. All right. And anybody want to share what prior Palmdale schools they went to as students? Anybody?
Brown, start us off.
Okay, yeah. Well, I went to Cimarron Elementary School, and yeah, and then I went to Cactus Intermediate School, but it's the location that is now Sage, as they moved the Cactus to where Mace was. It's yeah. And then I went to Palmdale High School.
Yeah, so I started off at Barrel Springs.
Okay.
I went to Palm, and then I went to Shadow Hills, and then I went to Pete Knight High School. So all the way through Palmdale School District. So
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much of giving. I always say like Shadow Hills faculty and staff, and it's not just teachers, it's classified staff. Everybody just puts in that hard work and I feel like goes above and beyond what they're really required to do. And so I hope everybody will see the heart of our faculty and staff. Our focus last year was increasing belonging as the pathway to improving student outcomes. And we're doubling down on that this year. It's not going away this year. As a team, we're continuing to do that and just build upon the great work we did last year. But also this year, we're really looking at helping students build connections with one another. So please come out. We want it to be standing room only, so we have to go to bigger spaces, ice cream social in the gym. Oh, there's no food in the gym, but I guess one day, maybe. But thank you, families, for trusting us and allowing us to support and serve your students. And you can see what I mean as I say we do. Oh, are you going to say, Miss Brown? Go ahead.
Come to our ice cream social.
Yes, come to our ice cream social Friday, August 22nd. We get you in and out. It's like a quick, fun hour. The time goes by so fast. Actually, you'll kind of wish you get to stay a little longer.
It's okay if they come late.
Yes,
And
yes,
be there till 6. If you can't make it at 5, it's all right. Yeah, but it'll be fun.
All right, thank you so much. Shadow Hills Engineering and Design Magna Academy, the best middle school in Palmdale School District. We do nothing great on our own. It takes an entire team of people rowing in the same direction, being collaborative, sharing their ideas, and acting on them. It takes pressure, support, and heart is what I'm going to add this year. And it is only together that we will continue to rise. Thank you for watching. See you next session.